I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. We have new details about a repeat sex offender recently accused of raping a 5-year-old girl in Clay.
33-year-old Ryan Pontello from Clay is charged with rape and sexual abuse after police say he lured a young girl away from a playground at a Bear Road apartment complex last week. And it's not the first time. News Channel 9's Rachel Polanski tells us about the history of targeting young children.
We got our hands on nearly 20 pages of court records and police interviews, documents that show Ryan Pontello admitting in his own words that he's attracted to young girls. And yet, he was classified as low risk and allowed to stay off the public sex offender registry. A warning now, what he told police is graphic. I am admitting that I have a problem, that I am attracted to young girls. That's what Ryan Pontello told a New York State police investigator in 2013. At the time, he was under investigation for sexually abusing a 5-year-old girl in the town of Palermo in Oswego County. 4 months later, he pleaded guilty and gave investigators a disturbing account of what happened. I started touching her. I rubbed her legs, her chest, and her stomach. I went up underneath her nightgown and was rubbing her bare skin. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but the reason I did it was because I am aroused by young girls. I am sorry for this happening, and I need help for my problem. According to the criminal complaint filed in 2011, Pontello used his hands to touch a 5-year-old on her genital area over the top of her clothing while she was sleeping in her bedroom. Pontello's guilty plea lowered the sex abuse charge to a misdemeanor. He was also certified as a level 1 sex offender, considered the lowest risk to reoffend. As a result, his name never appeared on New York's public sex offender registry. A 2013 sex offender risk assessment obtained by News Channel 9 shows that Pontello scored a 65, still qualifying him as low risk. According to state law, that score is based on a number of factors, including the type of contact, the age of the victim, and the suspect's criminal history. Any score 70 or lower is considered level 1. Critics have long argued that New York's sex offender risk assessment is based on outdated research, and several groups, including the New York City Bar, say it's time for a reform, pointing out that many of the factors used to predict reoffending do not correlate with risk. It's something we'll be looking more closely at in the coming weeks. Rachel Polanski, News Channel 9.
And for more information on Pontello's case, head over to localsyr.com.